What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the best Squid Game moments of all time. There's been 3 seasons. This is probably the final season. There's going to be a Squid Games America, I'm pretty sure, in 2027. But we are going to be talking about the best moments in no particular order. Let's start off with the moment that made Squid Games. Red light, green light. This was an amazing moment. And also, I rewatched every season, so I know which moments are the best. I know, I'm a cornball, I know, but I've rewatched every season, and in order, too. I was just like, season 1, season 2, then season... I get the whole story, and this is one of the greatest moments. This is what made Squid Games. It introduced everybody to what it's supposed to be. It's a horror film, whatever. Not a horror film, but, violence. Certified violence, man. But anyways, oh my god, my voice. Mingle, season 2, I'm pretty sure episode 5. This is a good one. Okay, this is probably this is probably my favorite, or one of my favorite games. Probably my favorite game. Glass Bridge is also up there. It's just right, 333. I should have known since the start that he was gonna screw over 120 all since the start, and then we got the grandma. Just got left behind by his own son, and I genuinely thought she was gonna die when I watched it for the first time, and I was like, no way, not like this. But then Gayoon and Inho took her in, and then there's some other great moments in there too, right? Rock, paper, scissors. Sammy lost, and yeah, they just did not talk ever again. But it was just a great game. The vote at the beginning of the show, when people were like, XO, 001 were just walking down, strutting down, and he clicked O, and then he looked at Gayu, and he was like, yeah, I got you in my scope. You know what I'm saying? And it just made it even better knowing the ending, where Junbei died, and obviously he's the front man, but some people who just didn't watch it, like my brother Jonathan, watched episode 1 of Squid Game, stopped watching it because he thought it was cringy, and then picked right back up in season 2, and he was like, "What is this?" And he was like, "Why'd the front man do this?" I was like, "He is the front man." And I was like, "What?" Fucking watch the whole entire season if you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yapping. This is a good one. Zoom in. Inho. So that's when this detective found the island. The front man revealed himself to be... that's the thing. You have to watch at least watch the last episode to know who he is. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, yeah, Inho, let's go. Come with me. Shakes his head, shot in Hawaii, and then just falls. Right? And the fisherman was like, keep him alive at all cost, because it's his brother, believe it or not. The front man is the detective's brother. That's why the brother just went missing all of a sudden. He was the new front man after 001 just joined the games, right? So I think, it might have been 2019 or 2018 that the front man joined Squid Games. He won in 001, decided to join the games, and he was the new front man after winning, right? I think he wanted Gayoon to get passed on the torch, and he wanted him to win, and then he becomes the front man, but that didn't happen. So yeah, just some Squid Games lore. Probably my favorite episode, or one of my favorite episodes, season 2, episode 1. Where he went off the plane. I think he was going to go to America or some shit. And he went back, and he was determined to find this guy. And him and his buddies found it, and they were playing rock, paper, scissors, take away, run. All that, right? The guy who owed him money died because it was like Russian roulette. And then they played Russian roulette. And Gayoon was an absolute savage. I mean, they were just both savages. And then the end of the episode, salesman just died. So yeah, Dala. And then the more I watch this, the more I get hyped, because this is definitely gonna happen. Yeah, Squid Games. I don't know why they promoted it as the final season if they're gonna do this shit, but yeah, there's gonna be a Squid Games America, probably December of 2027, around that part area, because season 2 took 3 years. I mean, it was 2021 to 2024. So it may take either 2 or 3 years to make Squid Games America. Hopefully they promote it as the first ever Squid Games America, because if they have a whole lore like last time, because that kind of pisses me off about Squid Games. they had a whole lore, but they didn't show it in the show. Like, they had freaking back to 1950s, all the way back to 1950. This guy was doing Squid Games, and they just did not show it at all. Like, I wish they could just promote it as the first ever Squid Games in America, first ever time, all that. But anyways, those are the greatest moments in Squid Games history. Make sure to like and subscribe. I haven't gained a subscriber in like over 2 months, so make sure to like it up, subscribe it up. And thank you guys for watching this video. Catch you on the next one. See ya.